So, this Spider-Man Battlegrounds game released today called Web Realms. I enjoy the game, but the state it's in right now is extremely flawed. I'll start off by focusing on PvP, as it's what most Battlegrounds games are centered around. Web Realms PvP has the potential to be very fun, but has some fundamental flaws that hold it back. First of all, there is no blocking, which I find to be baffling. And the difficulty of initiating web swings, as I will go into later, can allow for an easy escape from combat that is hard to counter. The controls for combat are somewhat complex compared to most Battleground games, but also are much more intuitive. You have your melee combo string with left mouse button, a web zip towards enemies with Q, web shooting with R, and abilities for 1 to 4 and Z to V on your keyboard. Sorry for my mobile and console players, I cannot speak for y'all as I don't play on those devices. Other than that, the fun parts of PvP come up when you get into combos. Web Realms has dynamic air combos unlike anything else I've seen. You can initiate air combos off of a web zip and then use M1s and moves as you would normally, with the added bonus of possible combo extension via webs. That was a lot of yap about combat, so I think it's only necessary to mention the PvE aspects of the game. Believe it or not, despite being very similar to Battlegrounds games, Web Realms actually has a decent bit of PvE for the player to enjoy. The game offers a few PvE missions for the player, ranging from stopping crime to delivering pizzas. While this all lines in with a Spider-Man game, well, the issues arise when you actually get into PvE combat. Being blunt, the enemy AI is absolutely dog shit. They're practically punching bags. They barely fight back, they don't move around much, and just take your punches. Maybe we could get a story mode with harder enemies and boss battles, but that's pretty unrealistic. That being said, it's time to talk about the most important part of any Spider-Man game, the web swinging. Web swinging in Web Realms is pretty fun, but comes with its fair share of issues. For one, it can be very hard to initiate a web swing from the ground. You can jump up and press the web swing button just for it to not work, which is pretty frustrating considering that getting to high ground isn't easy without initiating a web swing first. You're given 3 universal abilities once you've started web swinging. You've got a dash, a double jump, and a glide. These abilities can be lifesavers considering how inconsistent web swinging is. But most of these inconsistencies stem from our next major issue, the bugs. I'd like to preface this next part by saying that I'm aware Web Realms is a project made by a solo developer, and I truly admire all the work he's done on his own. That being said, does this man even have testers for his game? Because any tester would have clearly seen that this game was borderline unplayable on release. Web swinging was messed up, NPCs were completely docile, and there was a ton of invisible hitboxes across the map for the player to bonk into, ruining the flow of web swinging. I can understand that the developer is working hard to fix these issues, and I think once everything is ironed out, Web Realms will be very enjoyable. And that's all I've got to say for this one. Sorry that this turned into kind of a rant, and just know that you're a real one for watching this video, as it probably won't get any views. And if you watched to the end of this video and aren't subscribed, reconsider your life choices.